Hello mga ka-trendies! Our Module 3 of TLE Agriculture focuses on orchard farms. Our most essential learning competencies are to conduct a survey to identify, first, types of orchard farms. Second, to identify trees appropriate for orchard gardening based on location, climate, and market demands. Third, proper ways of planting, propagating trees and fruit-bearing trees such as budding, marketing, and grafting. Fourth, sources of fruit-bearing trees. Fifth, how to care for seedlings. And the second milk is to prepare layout design of an orchard garden using the information gathered. Here is your first activity. Read each item carefully and then write the letter of your answer on a separate sheet of paper. 1. Which type of orchard farms focused on growing tree-bearing fruits? A. Fruit orchard farm. B. Nut orchard farm. C. Seed orchard farm. D. Tree orchard farm. Number 2. Cashew and cacao are appropriate for this type of orchard. A. Fruit orchard. B. Nut orchard. C. Seed orchard. D. Tree orchard. Number 3. These trees are best planted in valley. A. Citrus fruit, guava, dragon fruit, and jackfruit. Letter B. Durian, banana, papaya, and mangosteen. C. Coconut, mango, cashew, and palm tree. D. Coconut, mango, pili nut, and palm tree. Number 4. What source of fruit-bearing trees is run by private individuals, usually offering landscaping materials and services? A. Agricultural institution. B. Bureau of Plant Industry. C. Commercial nursery. D. Department of Agriculture. Number 5. Which of the following is responsible for any agricultural activities in terms of vegetables and fruits? A. Agricultural institution. B. Bureau of Plant Industry. C. Commercial nursery. D. Department of Agriculture. Number 6. Which is not a way to keep fruit tree seedlings healthy? A. Cultivate the soil around the plants to allow the roots to breathe. B. Water the plants thrice a day. C. Monitor the growth of plants. D. Apply fertilizer in the soil. Number 7. Which of the following is a way on how to take care of seedlings? A. Protect the seedlings against dumping of disease. B. Take seedlings as needed. C. Give them minimal light. D. Soak the soil every night. Number 8. It is a plant propagation method that involves inserting a scion into a stalk so that they will form a union and grow together. A. Grafting. B. Marketing. C. Runners. D. Seed. Number 9. What layout system in orchard planting is the simplest and easiest system with the same distance measurement? Is it A. Contour system, B. Diagonal system, C. Square system, D. Triangular system? And number 10. Which layout system is generally followed on the hills with high slopes? Is it A. Contour system, B. Hexagonal system, C. Quincunx system, D. Rectangular system? For the second activity, it entitles Scramble It. Study each picture. Unscramble the letters to give the correct word that describes each picture. Let us discuss our lesson for today. We have here the types of orchard farms. Orchard is a piece of land planted with fruit trees or nut trees. It is also known as fruit farm. There are different types of orchards that include: first, fruit orchard, the common type of orchard that focuses on fruit-bearing trees. This facility cares different fruit-bearing trees such as mango, avocado, durian, mangosteen, jackfruit, lanzones, rambutan, and many others. Citrus trees such as pomelo, lemon, lime, or orange may be grown in large citrus orchards or individually in smaller area. Second one, nut orchard. This facility that focuses on nut-bearing trees. The three nuts that are popular in our country are cashew nuts and pili nuts. This category also includes coconuts and cacaos. Number 3, seed orchard. The type of orchard is established and managed intensively and entirely to produce large quantity of improved seeds. The seeds in the orchard are sold to large agricultural facilities and commercial distributors for resale to the public in small seed packets. Here are the orchard gardening based on location, climate, and market demands. Establishment of orchards is a long-term investment and requires a very critical planning. The selection of proper location, climate condition, and market demands must be considered first. In the location, Picking the right tree for the right place is very important. Trees will be more productive when they are planted in a place suitable for them. Topography affects plant growth through differential incidence of solar radiation, wind velocity, soil type, temperature effect, and even the level of the sea. Below are the trees appropriate for orchard gardening based on Number 2, climate. The right time, season, or condition of the place is equally important as choosing the landscape where trees should be planted. Adaptability of plants, trees, to grow depend much on the temperature of the place, whether it is humid, wet, cold, windy, and the like. Here are the trees appropriate for orchard gardening based on the climate condition. Number 3, market demand. This is something to consider, especially when an orchardist is inclined to a business. He must have an idea of the fruits desired by many people on all locations, availability of fruits in different locality, fruits in season, and even pricing for him to have a better profit. Here are the trees appropriate for orchard gardening based on market demand. Here are the ways of planting or propagating trees and fruit-bearing trees. All orchard growers, for them to be successful, must adopt proper ways of planting or propagating trees and fruit-bearing trees such as budding, marketing, and grafting. There are advantages of budding, grafting, and marketing, which include the new plants produced through marketing, grafting, and budding will be exactly like the parent plants, where the characteristics of the parent plant will be replicated. Number 2, the fruit trees grown from seeds may take years before they start to bear fruit, but the trees grown from marketing, grafting, and budding start to bear fruits much earlier. Number 3, need less attention in their early years than the plants grown from seeds. Budding is the process of transferring the lateral bud from the scion, a mature branch, to the stock, a seedling plant of the same family. The two types of budding are patch budding and tea budding. Patch budding is widely used on fruit trees with thick bark. Grafting is the art of joining two pieces of living plant tissue together, a root system with a shoot system, in such a manner that they will unite and subsequently grow and develop as one composite plant. There are several types of grafting such as cleft, saddle, splice, and whip. Marketing, also called as air layering, is a method of propagation in which the stems are induced to root while they are still growing on the mother plant. This method is considered the oldest in propagating fruit trees. Sources of fruit-bearing trees. Fruit-bearing trees are available and sold in different stages of growth and ready to be transplanted. Among their sources are 1. Commercial nursery, run by private individuals, usually offering landscaping materials and services. Number 2, agricultural institution, a school that offers a course related to agriculture and other plant studies. Number 3, Department of Agriculture, responsible for any agricultural activities in terms of vegetables and fruits. Number 4, Bureau of Plant Industry. They develop scientific improvement for each plant species in a locality and adjacent places. And here, how to take care for seedlings. Here are some ways to keep plants healthy. 1. Water the plants twice a day. Do this in the early morning and in the late afternoon. Second, apply fertilizer in the soil. Use organic fertilizer. 3. Cultivate the soil around the plants to allow the roots to breathe. And number 4, exterminate pests or insects. The following are recommended for best results. First, you need to water the plants. Second one, fumigate the tree or plant using charcoal and dried leaves. And letter C, remove insects and pests using hands or tweezers. Number 5, pull the grasses or weeds surrounding the plants because they compete for the nutrients which are intended for the plants. Number 6, remove dried leaves and cut carefully the dried or infected branches. And number 7, monitor the growth of plants. There are ways of caring or maintaining the seedlings. These are, first, give them plenty of light. As soon as the newborn seedling begins to emerge, it seeks light. Placing it by a window with a southern exposure is the first step. First, the sun is not up as long in the spring as it is in the summer. Second, there are many rainy spring days with a little or no direct sun. Number 2, feed the seedlings. Most plants do not like to be root bound. If it is still too cool, keep the bottom of the tray moist or put some extra soil in the bottom of the tray. Number 3, thin seedlings as needed. Plants in your garden do not like to be crowded. You may want to leave a few extras for a while as mortality rate of seedlings can be high. Number 4, guard against leggy plants. Most seedlings do not even experience a slight breeze. When transplanted outdoors, leggy plants can be damaged or broken by the wind. 5. Keep the seedlings moist. Do not soak the soil each night. Watering from the bottom is preferred. If you have a seed tray, add water to the bottom of the tray. The soil will absorb it through the bottom holes in your container. Your container does have holes in the bottom, doesn't it? Number 6, protect against dumping off disease. Those of us who have grown seedling indoors for any number of years know that dumping off disease. This is a white mold that forms in the top of the soil. Dumping off disease flourishes in cold, wet, damp weather along with little sunshine. Layout design of an orchard gardens. The layout of an orchard refers to fixing the position of trees in an orchard when planning a plantation. It is very important because it gives you easier operations like intercropping, cultivation, irrigation, and spraying. The following are layout systems in orchard planting. First, square system. It is simplest and easiest system with the same distance measurement. The plants are planted exactly at right angle at each corner. Number 2, Rectangular system. The plot is divided into rectangles and trees are planted at the four corners of the rectangle in straight rows running at right angles. This system accommodates more plants in rows. Number 3, equilateral or triangular, hexagonal system. In this system, the plants are planted at the corner of equilateral triangle. This is very intense system of planting and hence requires fertile land. 6 trees are planted making a hexagon. Number 4, triangular system. In this system, triangular is similar to the square system. The only difference is that the trees in the alternate rows are planted in the middle of the corners of the square. Five, diagonal Quincunx system. It is also known as filler or diagonal system. As a result, the tree number in a unit area becomes almost double the number in the square system to the grower in the early life of the orchard. Six, contour system. It is generally followed on the hills with high slopes. The contour system helps prevent or reduce erosion and conserve moisture. Here is your activity. Identify what is being asked. Write answers in your answer sheet. Number 1. This affects plant growth through differential incidence of solar radiation, wind velocity, soil type, and temperature effect. Number 2. A piece of land planted with fruit trees or nut trees. Number 3, also called as air layering, is the oldest in propagation method. Number 4, this department is responsible for any agricultural activities in terms of vegetables and fruits. Five, in this system, the plants are planted at the corner of equilateral triangle. It's survey time. Conduct a survey in your barangay and then complete the table below. Document your tasks through video clips or pictures. Send this to your teacher. Be guided with the rubric below. Here is your last activity. Read each item carefully. Write the letter of your answer on a separate sheet of paper. 1. Which of the following is defined as part of land where trees are conserved for food or marketable production? A. Hills, B. Mountains, C. Orchard, D. Slopes. Number 2. Cashew, coconut, and cacao are products from what type of orchards? A. Christmas tree orchard, B. Fruit orchard, C. Nut orchard, D. Seed orchard. Number 3. Before planning to invest orchard farms, what factor must be considered? A. Climate, B. Location, C. Market demands, D. All of the above. Number 4. What method of plant propagation wherein a scion is inserted into a stalk so that they will form a union and grow together? A. Grafting, B. Margoting, C. Runners, D. Seed. Number 5. It is the process of transferring the lateral bud taken from the scion to the stalk of the same family. A. Budding, B. Cutting, C. Grafting, D. Marcoting. Six. Which layout system is generally followed on the hills with high slopes? A. Contour, B. Hexagonal, C. Quincunx, D. Rectangular. Seven. What layout system is also known as feeler or diagonal system? A. Contour, B. Hexagonal, C. Quincunx, D. Rectangular. Number 8. What source of fruit-bearing trees refers to the school that offers a course related to agriculture and other plant studies? A. Agricultural institution, B. Bureau of Plant Industry, C. Commercial Nursery, D. Department of Agriculture. Number 9. Which of the following is a way on how to take care of seedlings? A. Protect the seedlings against dumping of disease. B. Fix seedlings as needed. C. Soak the soil every night. D. Give them minimal light. Number 10. Why layout system in an orchard important? A. It gives easy operations like intercropping, cultivation, and irrigation. Space is more important than the fruit-bearing trees. C. So that planting of fruit-bearing trees is controlled. D. It reduces beauty to the orchard. That's all for today mga ka-trendies. Thank you for listening and thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos.